Alright guys, and I'm back. I got up to the 8th floor, which is where Amagi-san is where the final boss fight is, but we'll be doing that a little bit later in the week. If you feel like you can fight her now, feel free to go ahead and do it. It'll save you a lot in the long run. However, I advise to wait until a little bit later on. There is a fusion forecast coming up that'll make the fight so easy. Anyway, that being said, here's what I've done. Now, I got a lot of money so far. I also went around and got not all of the items I wanted from the monsters, but a good few. I will be doing that off screen after I beat the boss. I'll explain about that when I get to that point. At this point in time, you will want Personas of the Magician, Strength, and Sun Arcanas. Magician and Strength you'll be able to get just by shuffle times. And they're different this time around, I understand, but you should be able to pull it off pretty easily. But you'll want the Personas Kuseth, which you can fuse with Izanagi and I believe Sandman will create Kuseth. You'll want Pixie, which is a magician in this version of the game, and Sandman. These will be your three Arcanas that you'll need for this point in the game, for the rest of this month at least. It'll make things a lot easier, so make sure you have those. I already got them, obviously. I also recommend, and this may be a little bit more difficult for you who are on harder difficulties, get up to at the least level 15. I was able to get everyone up to level 16, sorry, so I'm good where I'm at. But I recommend having that at least level 15. Again, this goes to the persona that I mentioned earlier that we'll be getting later on that'll make the fight so much easier. So, that being said, let's get out of here. Also get Ghoul and Sandman at the least. Those are the two personas we'll be fusing on that specific date. So let's get out of here. Also have money because we're buying a book tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, not tomorrow, but sometime soon.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Nanako-chan. Oh, what was it? Tadaima. That's what you say when you come back. Tadaima. Alright. Last save was this one, so we're saving over this one. Now, you may notice that it took me 10 hours to get everything I needed done. Excuse me. To get through, Yukiko's, Amagi-san's castle, as well as, get to that point. That is because I also spent a lot of time grinding out items. This game will very easily carry you over the 99-hour mark. Especially, it'll very easily carry you over that mark if you spend time getting the items. Keep in mind, these items in the Dai Metalworks do carry over between playthroughs. So if you decide to, I haven't played Persona 4 in a long time, but, and you want to continue over from your New Game Plus mode, that'll make things just a hell of a lot easier. Anywho, that being said, let's eat from here. I discovered, by the way, I forgot to mention this, pick the fridge. Okay. I discovered that if you use a go home while inside a dungeon, you'll be able to warp back to that point. I was wrong in that regard. Then again, it's been years since I last played this game, so some things will be a little iffy. I also mentioned in the last part that fatigue is no longer a thing. While this is true, it's to a certain point. The fatigue being that you still get tired if you go to a dungeon, but it doesn't carry on throughout the week. Basically, you go to the dungeon, you get tired, obviously you're fighting monsters. You come back, you're tired, you'll be fine the next morning. You don't get tired and sick. That type of stuff doesn't happen anymore. Our room. All cleaned up. Alright, cool things. This shelf. Later on, we'll be able to find models that we can make and actually put on the shelf. It will increase our diligence, which is great. I believe one of them is mandatory. The other one, I'm not certain if we'll be doing. I'll try my best to do it if I master all my stats. But, not mandatory. Still cool, though. Here is the Persona 3 calendar I mentioned earlier. It has Persona 3 artwork on it. If you look closely, you'll see a giant P and a 3 on the left. I actually used the display picture for my replay of Persona 3 FES. That's what is on there. Yeah, I think that's about it, though. If we weren't tired, we could study, but we're tired, so we're going to bed. Alright. Okay, so, this is funny. This is random. You don't get to control this. Well, the dreams themselves you can kind of control when they spawn. All you have to do is sleep, and you'll spawn. I think it spawns on certain days. But who it's about is randomized, so it will increase your relationship with your friend. It's random, so we can't pick it out. Hello.
Hello. I realize this is sudden, but I'm Margaret. We met at the Velvet Room the other day. There is one important point I forgot to warn you about, so I thought it best to contact you immediately. Going to save your friends is a selfless and noble deed. By all means, we encourage and support you in regards to this matter. But to proceed too hastily in that quest will mean facing one battle after the next. Though you may be pressed for time, devoting yourself to battles will not quench your heart's yearnings. The bonds created through social links are another important means of strengthening the powers of your persona. Do not hasten heedlessly through your days, and remember the importance of moving at a sustainable pace. Please remember that. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
So it's basically telling us, do stuff at school, make friends. Fuck a girl or two. Here's our usual daily things. Excuse me. Oh, God. I took a drink of my tea and it went down the wrong pipe. I'm okay. Sorry. Woo! Alright. So that, as I say, is that. Alright. Is there, do I have to go buy the book today or is that tomorrow? That is tomorrow. Okay. Good. We need that book. We're going to be buying a lot of books. I should mention this real quickly as well. In Persona 4 Golden, the books have a new purpose. They, what's the phrase I'm looking for? They give you special perks to gaining more stat points. Like, for example, one of the books gives you twice the amount of knowledge you'll gain normally. It's pretty much broken. It breaks the game pretty damn quickly. Okay, so today, we will be doing stuff. We will be joining a club. Okay. We'll be joining a sports club, either basketball or soccer. So, we can go to the faculty office over there and talk to Moto Sensei about it. He'll basically tell us about the stuff that we need to know, but it doesn't really matter. First things first also, this is your shoe locker. The one with the red star on it. This is important because if you get top in your grade, someone will leave treats inside your shoe locker for you, which is pretty nice. Cultural thing, I'm going to explain this real quickly. Apologies. Shoe lockers are important in Japan because they do not want to scuff the floors. It takes time to fix those, and since they don't, since most schools don't hire janitors to clean it up, students mostly do that. They decided to implement a shoe locker system, so special shoes that are more less likely to cause scuffs on the floor. That's kind of what this is about. But everyone from faculty to students all wear unique shoes that go there. Okay, so on to the actual stuff about this. Okay, unlike in Persona 3, the clubs that we join aren't you're walking weird, dude. Aren't the same thing, just with the person in the different location. Like, for example, in Persona 3, you could join the track, kendo, or swim team. And every single time, it's always going to be the same person at that thing. They just change out what club he's in. So that's kind of annoying. In this game, you join a club and you'll get different social link characters to interact with, as well as certain things will happen differently. Sorry, I stumbled a little bit. For example, the basketball club and the soccer club. You will want to join the soccer club because it gives you access to more stat points innately. The basketball club does not get that normally. You should do the basketball club second. In the basketball club, you'll meet a character you'll meet them regardless of which club you join, but the focus of the social link is on the other character instead of the one that, I'll explain afterwards. But that's pretty much how it goes. So, keep that in mind when you're doing this. It matters. We blah, 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 blah. Okay. Where is it? I'm trying to read what it says. For the first playthrough, it suggests that you go through the soccer club because this link has more stat boosting questions. Hence, the entire strength link for this playthrough will be focused on this character, which is soccer club, right? Soccer club, yes. That was the wrong button. Boop. I pressed circle to do the automated flip. Oh wait, no. We're going to the thing tomorrow. We're going to the bookstore. Alright, so we'll be joining the soccer club. We can also take a tour and visit both of them first, but we're going to join soccer. Or football, as it's called everywhere else. Time for me to start talking. Alright guys, listen up. You have a new teammate. You all know Yunadukami, right? He's from the city, so I'm sure he's got some moves he's just waiting to show off. I'd say the season is the best. I'm even thinking about making him captain. City, huh? I bet you played for some big team back home. Oh yeah, totally. Red Sox. Yes, Red Sox. I'm the Michael Jordan of soccer. I don't know sports. Look at him, city slicker. Probably think he's better than us. Yeah, we're just a bunch of hicks to him. Here, why don't you say something to the team? I'm your captain. Alright, let's start with a few laps. Why don't you just watch for it today? Practices are on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but we don't practice in the rain. Weird side note, practice for the basketball club is the exact same things, exact same dates, and they still don't play, they still don't do anything during rainy days. Their excuse is that other clubs take over the gym. Alright. We take the week before exams off too, so make sure you use that time to study hard, okay? Okay.
Hey, man.
Hey. They also gave some voiceover work for the new social links too. Not total, but some. Don't let them get to you. Just play hard and have fun.
I'm Daisuke Nagase.
Second year. Same as you. Nice to meet you. Likewise, Nagase-san.
Yo, Daisuke, you waiting for a special invitation?
Let's go. Oh, hey, you're the transfer student, right? Join the soccer team, huh? Good, because they need all the help they can get. Pretty weak team, know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Shut up, your team is just as lame. This big mouth here is Ko-san. He's the same grade as us, but he's on the basketball team.
Ko Ichijo.
Ichijo-san. And the basketball team's upcoming MVP. So obviously he'd be the focus of the basketball team playthrough. Man, get your head out of the clouds. Hey, and that's not all. I'm pretty smart too, so if you need any help on your tests, I'm your man. How about transfer student? You a smart guy? Stop calling him that. Team's already giving him crap as it is. I can hear it now. Us country folk ain't getting shown up by no big shot city boy. I can't handle his hick accent. Gotta love those guys. It's not funny, man. Well, as long as he's got some skills, they'll back off sooner or later. Sure. Played much soccer before you? A little. Maybe this will take longer than I thought. So the strength social link is the sports team friends. Fortunately, with the not culinary arts. Oh, what was it? The other club we join in, they both aren't the same thing like this is. We get a different one for both of them. But I am thou, strength persona, arcana, yada yada yada. We know what the voices tell us. We'll burn the school down later. Calm down. Alright. Damn it, now I'm behind on my laps. You, wait up for me so we can walk home together. Oh, really? Alright, I'll go get changed. See you in a few. See ya. Alright, so this is where things get really annoying. I'm gonna save right here. I highly advise saving before you go to your room every single day. Excuse me. This is because of the studying thing I mentioned before. I'm gonna read what this guide says. Tonight we begin our study. Study inside your room has two effects. First, it only increases 2 points of your knowledge, and second, it increases 4 points of it. Always aim for the latter, as it will make you level up your stat faster. Reset if you fail to get 2 points. Sure, this will take a lot of your time, but doing this will make the main character smarter and make the game a lot easier. I'm hoping that we get the 4 as often as possible. I have had it where it just pings repeatedly, but it's always randomized. If it does happen, I'll probably stop recording until I get it, and I'll be back right afterwards. So we'll see how things go. Alright. And in. So I will be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. I wanted to show you what the notification looks like when you get the +4 instead of the +2. It says, as you study, to read a number of dictionary entries that piqued your interest. From this point on, I will not show this if I have to reset the game. So keep that in mind. Fortunately, though, for pretty much the rest of the month, we don't have to worry about this. Well, for a few months, for a few days. Oh, sorry, because we're going to be reading the book we're getting tomorrow. Okay, so let us continue. On to the 20th.
Yo,
Sup? So basically, these events will actually change depending on if you've saved the person who's inside the TV at this point in time. If I'd already saved Amagi-san, Hanamura-san would have said something different. He's so weird, dude. Hosoi-sensei. Alright, so he wants to know the proper spelling of the word millennium. Now, this actually is an annoying word because even a lot of English speakers get this wrong. I know I've messed up quite a few times. Easiest way to remember is, millennium is a long time, so put 2 L's, 2 N's in. You'll never forget it if you keep that in mind. So, 2 L's, 2 N. And the creatures are affection with him, as well as our expression. It says it's significantly increased, but you only get 2 points. I don't get it either. Okay, so today we actually will be spending time with Hanamura-san, but we're going into town to sell all that junk and buy that book. Keep in mind, these books are only available on that day, and only that time when you go talk to them. If you do not buy them at that point in time, you're fucked. But luckily enough, we have plenty of money. It's only 1,000 euro yen, which is about $12. Yes. Our current amount of yen would be around $270. That is a gross underestimation, not gross underestimation, a gross, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Estimation of it, but not really, not really the case if you're not keep that. I was gonna shut up. Alright, longsword, new sword, yes! Kunai, awesome! Poison flowers, these guys are annoying, by the way. The poison flowers, I'm gonna mention this real quickly, because these guys are gonna give you grief if you don't know where to look for them. There is a creature on the 3rd to 6th floors of Amagi-san's castle called Positive King. They look like the Pringles mascot with a cloak on, or with a kingly robe on. They only know 2 abilities really, summon and run away. They'll summon a creature called a secret bambino, whatever, which is basically a baby with a flower on its head. Killing the babies give you the items you need to get the poison kunai, which is awesome. It's also a great way to level up quickly early in the game, because they'll continually summon these secret bambinos until they run out of SP. So, yeah, grind. It's a great way to get money, or EXP and money early on. Alright, shield boots. Nice. Lucky coin. Alright. So I upgraded my chest piece for the main character, for you, earlier on. So let's see here. No new armor, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's check weapons. I saw a longsword. One new thing for everyone. Ooh, yes, I'm gonna get that. Equip and sell the katana. Hanamoto-san has a low chance of poisoning the enemy. It is an upgraded version of the kunai, so awesome. While we're on the topic of weapons, I'm going to mention this. Each character, with the exception of Satonaka-san, have a unique weapon that is special to them. It's something you can only get inside of dungeons. You'll only be able to get it after you've beaten the boss shadow there. For example, let's go with Hanamoto-san, for example. If you go back to where you fought his shadow, you have to do this after you saved Amagi-san. If you go there, you'll find the I can't remember what it's called, but you'll find his character weapon there, and it is a obscenely powerful weapon, generally. Also, I found two gold chests. Well, I found a lot more, but I found a few gold chests, and they had a fire suppressor in it, which is great for Satonaka-san because she's weak to fire. Wind suppressor for him because Izanagi is weak to wind, and he still has a plane rate. Actually, see if we can buy him something. What's that lucky ring do? Increase the luck by 1. Nice. That's pricey. Let's give you a headband, mate. Increase your strength just a little bit more. Alrighty then. That was fun. Alright, let's go back over here, buy some more tap while we're out. Aw. Well, fuck you too. I don't want your tap. Alright. Nah, I just want some medicine, mate. How much can I get? 17. Let's go with a... Yeah, let's go with a 10. And we're good. Let's get out of here. I want to check something real quick, like... Nope. Okay. When we go into the Velvet Room at some point in time, I think it's relatively random, but it's generally early in the game, you'll get a special cutscene. So, yeah. Alright. Leave shopping district, change for square. We will be hanging out with Hanamoto-san. Back to Yasogami. Where is he? Second floor, if memory serves. There he is. Hello, Hanamoto-san. This is we have Pixie. We spent time with them. Now, I mentioned this earlier on. I'm gonna mention this right now. Ultimate Personas. I mentioned this in Persona 3, so I'm gonna mention it here now. In Persona 3, after a certain point in the storyline hit, you were able to get the character's ultimate persona. Since every character you get that joins your party is also a social link of their magic arcana, Hanamoto-san, for example, being Magician, Satonaka-san being Chariot, they decided to do something a little different, something I really like. Their ultimate personas are optional. How do you get them? Max out their social link. If you master their social link, then all of a sudden, boom! They now have their ultimate persona. This has changed in Persona 4 Golden, however. You still have the max social link giving you the ultimate persona. However, there is a secondary event you can do to evolve the persona one step further. This is why I recommend getting Golden over Persona 4 normally. It's also why I wish they re-released this game on the PS4 and you use the touchpad instead of the touchscreen. Anyway, enough of that. Let's continue onwards. Sticky chunks of steak and croquettes. Man, this really is the country. Steak croquette sounds kind of good. Well, it's good though. It's good. No, it's tough. Southern Arkansas called this stuff tender and juicy. What kind of teeth does she have? As a quick side note, I will not read the characters' names as it shows on the thing here. I will use their last names to try and keep in touch with my theme. I will change these up as our relationships get more deep, I guess is a good word of putting it. As our relationships develop, there we go. I'll start referring to them by different names. Like eventually I'll refer to Hanamoto-san as Hyosuke-san, or even just straight up Hyosuke at the end. We'll see. I probably won't drop a suffix. He's from Junez. Yasugami High School, huh? His classmate, Sato-san, went out of business. The shop district could disappear, and yet... Sorry about that. You know me. I'm infamous around here. Fun side note. On that vending machine, if you look very closely, on the side, we're kind of covering up the last part, it says the word Atlas. Atlas produces this game. And on the front of it, just see him peeking out Jack Frost. He is the mascot of Atlas and a Persona we can get. Well, mascot of the Persona franchise, I should say. You want to pick... it must be tough. Alright, I'm going to mention this again real quickly. Social links. Basically, I'm going to be reading them out, except unless they say something, then I'll continue off where they left off. But, whenever you get to a social link, you get to a point like this, you'll have choices to pick. Depending on what options you pick, you'll gain points, or no points, depending if you do something bad. If you pick the right answer, you get a lot of points. If you pick a good answer, you get some points. If you pick the wrong answer, you get no points. I'm going to be saying each option you want to pick to get the max possible points possible. So I'll say it must be tough, or you're bragging about it. I will say you have to pick which option. Or if I'll say whatever option matters, then I'll just pick whichever one. Be careful because you can reverse the card, which means you're in a bad place in the relationship, and eventually they could just break, which means you're no longer friends and you have to work to get that fixed. Both of those you have to spend time to fix. Really annoying. If you also spend a lot of time not talking to a social link, it'll automatically flip and then eventually break. So you have to be careful. Another thing, I just remembered this, relationships in this game. You can date pretty much every female character that you have a social link with. Don't do it. Okay? Basically, if you do that, there's a chance during your social link, your other girlfriend will walk in and either break a social link with one of them, both of them, or if you're very cunning, you can get through all of it. But it's very dangerous and really bad to do. I recommend finding one of the girls and just going, you. Of course, if you master their social link before dating another girl, you'll be fine. I'm not doing that route. I'm picking one girl and sticking with her. I already have her in mind as well. So, let's continue onwards. Anyway, it must be tough. That's the answer you have to pick. Nah, it's not really. Keep in mind, this set is going on so long because of all this explanation. I will not be doing this in the future. I may reference, oh, don't forget, do this because of this, but I won't go on extended tirades like I just did. It's mainly my parents. I'm not personally involved. Anyways, there's nothing I can do about it. 3 notes means you got the best points. 22 points. I don't think there's anyone in Inaba who doesn't know me, at school or around town. Not that I mind, but it sucks that I always gotta mind my manners. It's okay, Hanabuda-san. I'll be your bro. I love the new level up too. Alright, know about this. Still, this croquette is damn good, huh? I'm gonna have another. You want one too, right? Shockingly, I've never had a croquette before.
Let's head home.
I heard they're really good, but I've never had one before.
Welcome home.
It's the same as when I told someone I used to know I've never had a churro before. They yelled at me and then forced me to have one. It was kind of good. Alright, let's continue onwards. Okay, we're going to be reading a book which will increase our courage by 4 points, which is amazing. Whenever you read a book, always read it thoroughly. It gives you 2 points, or 4 points in total instead of normal 2. Like, if I were to glance through, it would give me 2 points. This gives me 4 points. So, yay! Reading thoroughly does take more time, but it's still helpful. Fusion forecast for today.
Yep.
Create Archangel to gain a bonus stat and learn Agi. So, good to know, good to know. Lunchtime! Okay, I'm gonna mention this because this is different as well in Persona 3. Okay, sorry. So here we have something interesting. If you have people, you'll get people who come up to you sometimes. If they come from the right side of the screen, they'll say, hey, you should do X. That means they'll give you the option to go hang out with them. It's also telling you you'll be able to level up their social link. If they come from the left side, you'll get an option saying if you want to hang out with them or not. If you choose to hang out with them, right at this point in time, you'll automatically go to them. So, keep that in mind. I want to go to classroom first floor. I could just go up. I could jump up here. What am I doing? Nagase-san and Ichijo-san are outside my classroom. Alright, let's go soccer! Whenever we attend practice, we get some diligence. This is the same for the other club we'll be joining later on. And now Takami, tear down the goals and clean up before you leave, alright? You have to pick A if you want extra understanding. Got it. Haha, later. Dick waffles. Huh? What were those guys saying to you?
What?
Everyone's supposed to take turns. You don't have to do that, man. Let's just go home.
Hey.
Hey guys, did the soccer team finish early today? What's wrong? Let me guess. They told you it was your job. How predictable. But yeah, you should probably do it anyway.
You think so?
How come? They got no right to dump it all on him. Don't do it because they told you to. Do it because you want to help. That'll throw them off guard. Here, I'll help out too. It'll go faster.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah! Whew, I'm beat. That's because you got so into polishing those balls, man. You gotta pace yourself. Yeah, don't polish the balls. You gotta work on the shaft of that, fence post. I couldn't get through that, I'm sorry. Nah, it's not my style to half-ass things. Stepping went pretty fast with three people. You have to pick A. Thanks for the help. No problem. Hey, you wanna grab some ramen on the way home? Sure. Level 2. Things are going pretty smoothly. Chinese diner, Aya. Here we are. Hey, I saw the first year at your practice today, Daisuke. Sorry, Nagase-san. She was watching you the entire time, man. I even heard her say, wow, he kicked the ball so hard. I mean, duh, that's kind of the point of the game. I didn't notice. Really? What a waste. Enough that crap. You want to stay after practice to work on your game a little more? Let's show those guys what you can do. Yeah, that's a good idea. If you run circles around them, they'll have to accept you, right?
Right?
Exactly. That's decided. You're helping too, Ko. Yeah, I was agree with what they say. Fuck that noise. But since when did I have anything to do with the soccer team? Since you're friends with two people on the team, duh. Alright. And I'm going to save. Make it a habit to save every time you come home. Alright, and tonight we're reading from the book again. More courage! Oop. Yeah, they made it a lot easier to level up. Oop. What's up? Alright, sir. I'll think about it. So yeah, they made it a lot easier to level up status because of the fact there's so many extra stats now. Read thoroughly. Alright, next one. Okay, sure. So, stuff like a log. He was nervous because of the rain and the fog. He thought Amagi-san was gonna die. Alright then. Today we will be hanging out with Hanamura-san. Alright then. Pass these guys. FYI, you can use the bathroom. Does nothing. frame. 30 frame, whatever. Okina City in front of Okina Station. Fun side note. You cannot really go here outside of social link events. In Persona 4 Golden, however, and I'll keep referencing it, I'm basically going to be telling you what happens in Persona 4 Golden, stuff they add into it and whatnot. But in Persona 4 Golden, you're able to gain access to a way to come here. Basically, coming here has access to 2 new shops, one of which is a costume shop. You can also spend time at the movie theater to gain extra stats. You can also go on dates with people here. So it's kind of cool. There are also events that happen here as well. It's been a while since I breathed this kind of air. You know, I'm just a poor little city boy drawn to the urban scent. Wait a minute, am I starting to sound like Teddy? You want to pick... You're looking hairier. Not to mention, the foam on my facial soap this morning had... Hey, you're making me scare myself. Well, that side, we should... Or, what should we... Oh, a text message. More spam. Looks like someone got my address. I get a lot of spam. Any option here, so... You don't block them? Even when I do, they change domains. There's no point. I don't want to change my address. I haven't changed addresses since before we moved to Inaba. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of lag. Are you done? Yeah, seems good. Okay. I mean, I might get a text from someone. It's hard to call, you know. If I call people just to tell them my number changed, they'll get annoyed. Not really. And some of them might not want to text me at all. Oh, but hey, don't look at me like that. I don't have any friends. Don't look at me like I don't have any friends. Like, to tell you the truth, I don't remember when what we all used to talk about. Can't really call them friends. Eating a bus suits me just fine. Plus, I got something I need to do there. Count on you, partner. Of course, Hanamuto-san. Use. Alright then. So now I have a follow-up attack. When you knock down an enemy in battle, your allies will sometimes follow up. I'm going to read further detail about this. From this point on, any allies with a rank 3 link will help each other in battle after someone has successfully knocked down an enemy. They will offer to help knocking down another enemy to the ground with a 100% success regardless of their resistance against physical attacks, because this action is considered an almighty attack. Satonaka-san, however, is different. She will kick a single enemy into the horizon with her infamous galactic punt instead of knocking it down, removing it from the battle completely. This is very useful if you fight an enemy with over 1,000 HP. There'll be two of your allies later on who will attack random multiple enemies trying to knock them down. So basically, this is a guaranteed knockdown. It's really good if you have up against 2 enemies, and you want to just knock down the other one and you can't guarantee it's going to hit. This will. So pretty helpful. Well, with that in mind, should we head back? It'd suck if something happened back there while we were over here. Alright, let's head home. Wait, let's get everyone a souvenir then go home.
Alright,
Alrighty then. Hello! Nanako-chan. So adorable. Let's save. Alright, so I haven't mentioned this yet, so those of you wondering why the set's going on so long, each set is going to cover an entire month. This being the case, some sets will be longer, and others will be short. So, yeah. These are going to be pretty long. Alright, we should be leveling up courage today. Or tonight. There it is! Average to reliable. I already leveled up one of my stats. Freaking awesome. Oh boy. Studying tonight. Fusion forecast for today. Use Ghoul and Ouroboros to infusion in order to learn Rakunda. So, pretty good to have. I believe Rakunda, if memory serves, decreases one enemy's defense. Or maybe it's, no? I think it's defense. Pop quiz! Alright, so she wants to know what commonality they had in, ancient history civilizations. There we go. Very simple. They were by riversides. Easy access to water. Water is what you need to live. Okay then, let's see here. From today, alright. Part-time jobs are available. Person just want to point this out. See, you select a job in your room. If the game shows the full animation of the work, then you have to pick the right answer. Yada yada. Check this out by examining the bulletin board between Aya and Shozai Daigaku. Default jobs can take this point are envelope constructor, assistant daycare caretaker. The person will point out later when to apply for other jobs. Nah, we don't really need it, so. If I see that we need to get it, I'll go over there and pick up the jobs. Basically, you accept the jobs, and you can do them whenever the hell you want inside your room by examining the desk. Or the table in front of your couch. But today we're hanging out with Nagase-san. Oh. Increase the diligence, and we're set to go. No, Takami, aren't you on cleanup duty today too? All right. All right, you're on cleanup duty again. Okay. Again? Before we do any cleaning, though, let's work on your dribbling.
Yo.
You guys haven't even started? Oh well. Will we toss balls at you or something?
That's not it.
This isn't tennis, dude. Go stand over there and play some defense.
Okay.
Defense? No problem. You should see me on the basketball court. Unfortunately, there's nothing to increase this, so we have to spend time with it next time. Tonight, we are studying. Increase our academics. Oh, hello. Hey, that's Daisuke-kun. Practice over, right? Do you wanna, Does it look like I'm done practicing? See ya. Dick! Oh, would you mind if I waited for you? Am I in the way? Yes, you are. We need to concentrate. Come on, Neil, let's get started. Fuck. Hey, don't mind him. He got soccer on the brain, you know? What's his problem? Well, are we gonna get started? Damn.
Okay, let's put some...
So since it's been a while, I really don't remember the social links, the details of each character's social link. So, I'm kind of curious why Nagase-san's being a dick. There's some I remember. Like, I remember Ichijo-san's a bit, but, and I think I remember Nagase-san's, but I don't remember entirely. So, yeah. Alright, tonight we are studying. Get the academic up. Come on, just please give me the 4 right off the bat. I don't want to reload.
Yes! Like I said, sometimes you'll get the, we'll just continually do it, often. Alright, we should be getting a phone call today.
Yep, phone call. Sorry, busy today, mate. Okay, so today's fusion forecast is skill change. This is a very, very game-breaking fusion forecast. I'll explain why. Fusion forecast can give you this skill change can give you a lot of unique items. Early on in the game, since you have access to low-level persona, you won't get much. Basically, what happens is when you fuse a persona, it will say something is happening to Zio. Would you like to continue? And it will change that ability into something else. If you have a special persona, or not special persona, a higher level persona, like say, what's a good example? Pretend they have a good one that's not going to spoil anything. Well, let's say, let's go with Persona 3 Persona, that way it's easier to explain. Let's say you fused Messiah, which is the ultimate judgment of Persona 3. With a skill change fusion forecast, there's a chance that one of those abilities, one of the higher level abilities, will change. Like, say, Megi Del Leon or Mahameon. These will level up and change. There's a chance, very slim chance, those abilities could evolve into, say... No, it has to be a specific one. Sorry, I was wrong. Let's go with this. Ragnarok, Fonterey, Thunder Rain, Niflheim, and Die For Me, and Samsara. These are the Tier 5, Tier 4, the ultimate tier spells of the core elements, of the 6 elements. If you have a skill change effect happening with one of those abilities highlighted, there is a chance it will evolve into God's Judgment or Hell's Judgment. These are fuck you abilities. You can't get these abilities from a persona normally. The only way to get it is through skill change. And afterwards you can inherit them into any persona that you fuse it with. So it's pretty cool to have. But these abilities will basically guarantee half cut of HP right off the bat. If you use God's Judgment on an enemy, boom, automatically its HP is cut in half. It's basically dead meat. And if it's against a creature as weak against light, it's now knocked down as well. And you can do it again, it cuts health in half again. So these are really game-breaking abilities, especially if you get them early on in New Game Plus. So I recommend if you do a skill change, try to get those abilities. I'm going to try for them. No guarantee I'll get them. Today we're heading out to Hanamuda-san. So yeah, no guarantee I'll get them, but I'm going to try my best to. Of course, that'll be later on. One of the early game breakers, though, is Spirit Drain. Basically, this takes SP from the enemy and gives it to you. It's osmosis. It may take a while to get it, but if you do get it, you're pretty much set, because you can just restore your SP without the worry about using tap or anything. Hanging out with you every so often isn't that bad. Even if we're short on cash, we get a little discount here. I'm rich, bitch. Well, not right now. The small price to pay in exchange for that. Oh, there you are, Hanamura. Oh, God. For example... Oh, God, these bitches. I'm sorry, I've worked with people like this before. I do not like these guys. Hello there, senpai. What's wrong today? And that's literally how I reacted. I always smiled and just like, what can I do for you? You better say something to that blockhead manager. I told him I can't come in on Sundays or Saturdays. Saturdays or Sundays. But he's saying I have to be here since we're low on staff. And if I don't, he'll fire me. Is there some kind of law against that? Depends. But didn't you guys say you could work weekends during your interviews? Not against the law, you promised you could. Sorry, you fucked yourself. Well, yeah, they wouldn't hire us if we didn't. You never know. Alright, I got it. I'll try talking with him. But you don't want to get fired, right? It'd make it easier for me to strike a deal if you could show up every now and then on weekends. We'll think about it. Sure really is gaudy. You better do it, okay? I've worked with people like that. Oh, God. Oh, Yosuke-kun, just the man I was looking for. Oh, hi. Hear me out. Remember that claim I had the other day? Well, the head butcher said... Alright, let's talk over there.
Sorry.
Could you give me a minute? I'm beat. I'm not at the complaints department. You want to pick? You're incredible. Huh? Dude, it's nothing but trouble. Jeez, everyone's just trying to take advantage of me as a Junez kid. Maybe I wouldn't mind if I was free, but when we have murders to deal with, I don't have time for this. Can the police really handle the killer? Can the law really convict who's ever behind this? Once I started worrying about that stuff, I knew I couldn't bother with anything else. I have to do what I can. Anyone pick? That's the spirit!
Hey, you...
Don't get carried away. You make me feel like I'm said something crazy. I never thought I'd be talking about serious stuff like this. Before I moved here, it was all small talk, stupid trivial things. I thought that was fine. It's only with you guys that I talk seriously like this. I don't know why, but I feel like I don't have to lie. Especially with you. You've already seen the worst of me and all. Well, thinking about it, if someone had to see that, I'm glad it was you.
Thanks.
It's a bit late now, but thanks for going in with me at that time. I don't worry, I'll go in with you all the time. Wait. I think I'm out wrong. Ah, well. It's my bro! I can't do that. It sounds so awkward coming from me. Man, I'm getting kind of hungry.
All right.
All right, let's see if I can get a deal with the guy at the counter and try out the meat lovers combo.
See,
I really can't do things like, bro, It's so awkward.
Welcome home.
Dankeschön. I guess hoping I can get another 4. Hopefully not the reboot. 'Cause we have to study. Excuse me. Yeah? I know, Honeywood-san. Don't worry, we'll be going soon. Can I take the calendar? No, I can't. Also, the calendar won't have the thing for me. The, weather patterns. Here's hoping I get it. Nope. Alright, right back, guys.